Oh, I'm on air. Alright. Are you sharing your screen with me or no? Or for Ziggy or no? Alright. Hello and welcome to Merc Esports. My name's Loki and I'm joined here tonight very willingly by Ziggy. And he's not here right now, so that's fine. We are getting into the draft and currently we have Oversoul, Gwen, and Thresh being on the side of DP Knights, and on the side of Oversoul, Oasis, they have Amumu, Set, and it looks like Caitlyn is going to round out the bands for the first three. Okay. And on the side of DP Knights, we are going to blue side 1 pick Syndra. I think I've seen this before. And Oversoul Oasis is going to respond with a Victor Hover. Two very strong AP mid laners. Weird. Okay, well apparently there's a little mishap. Okay, and eventually you guys will be able to catch up. They do pick up Seraphine on the side of Oversoul Oasis. I'm guessing that's going to be in the support role. And we do have Jin picked up on the side of DP Knights. And I believe we pick up support here on B3. And on the side of DP Knights, Lux is picked up. That rounds out their first three picks for DP Knights. And we're waiting at Oversoul. Come on, Kappa. Okay, and on the side of Oversold is Smolder, who recently just got a buff. Super excited. Alright, let's see what the bans are for the second half. Oh yeah, it works on stream now. I am just gonna say I am not a fan of the Smolder pickup. Unfortunately, it's you need to have at least a decent length game for Smolder to get online. But we do see the Viego banned away on the side of Oversoul Oasis. And Garrett's gonna be banned on the side of DP Knights. No one's banned Darius yet. No one's also picked him either. Darius is like super OP, even still in the jungle. After the nerfs, it didn't really do a whole lot to him. Alright, what is gonna be the last ban for Oversouls? Watch, they're gonna ban Darius and make a liar out of me. Alright, Vi is going to be the last ban for Oversoul. And Poppy is going to round out the bans for DP Knights. Alright. Someone pick up someone pick up Darius. Alright, Jarvan is going to be the pickup on the side of Oversouls. Which means that top gets counter pick for Oversoul's Oasis. Alright, Volibear gets picked up for DP Knights. And that could be flexible jungle and top. But I'm guessing it's jungle because it's going to probably be in response to the Jarvan. Alright. We're going to wait till the very last second. Alright, that is a Nocturne. So that is a Volibear top. Nocturne jungle. And Malphite is going to be... No, it's not. I lied. Gonna be Mundo for Oversoul Oasis. Mundo into Volibear. I don't know how that matchup goes. Alright. Okay. Ziggy, are you here yet?
Yes, I just sat down.
Sweet. What are your thoughts on draft?
I think Oversoul definitely has the draft by far. Yeah, Smolder's kind of a late games pick, but so is Victor. J4 kind of gets that early game going with them. I think J4 was going to be just a giga pick for either side. That Poppy ban kind of really opened that door. There's a lot of immobilities from both teams. But I was thinking either J4 or Vi for Oversoul's team, I think would just go so hard with Seraphine following up with the ulti over top of them that makes it extended. It's just too much of a wombo. They could be really late scaling, but I think J4 carries them into that mid to late game just perfectly fine between the Victor and the Smolder.
Okay.
As far as DP Knight's team goes, it's a little bit just out there, completely out there. You've got people who kind of want a constant fight. You got ones that want to pick. You got a scaling mid laner. It's just all over the place.
I know. I kind of like the DP Knights draft. I mean, Jin is an early game champion. I mean, he does need to get ahead early. So I guess we'll have to see. But we are going to go to a quick intermission to get ready for game number 1, so we can get through the spectator. So don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. We are in game number 1 of Oversoul's Oasis versus DP Knights. And for some reason, I don't have
To
any.
Summoner's Rift.
There's the sound. Okay. Ziggy, are we excited for this?
Oh, we are so excited to see what Kappa can do in top lane.
Okay, you cannot claim Kappa. Okay.
It's okay. I'm helping him in Tarkov. It's well worth it.
Got you.
I already did find the best name in this whole game is Chaz Michael Michaels.
Huh.
I don't know. I love that name. Blades of Glory fans out there.
Alright.
Minions have spawned.
All right, so I'm really interested to see how this J4 plays. I know sometimes in the Gold League I might be known as a Jinx Merchant, but in the Plat Leagues I'm definitely known as a J4 Merchant. So there's going to be a lot of judgment going on here. So I better see some good flag and grab flashes.
As long as they can use their smites, I think that they might have one up on you.
Yeah, that's probably true. 74 is a very good number. I enjoy it. It's very fun to see all the time.
74.
Yeah. Great year.
Alright. I'm expecting just to see, like, Poke come out from top lane. They're just gonna be, like, wet noodle fighting it up from top lane.
It's definitely interesting to see the junglers pathing, like what they're prioritizing, what lanes they're looking at here.
Yeah, it looks like Nocturne's looking top, J4's pathing bot side.
I really just think they both should be pathing towards bot. I think that's going to be very volatile lane. You really don't want to like gank
It
a Mundo
should
too
be a
much.
volatile lane, but we'll have to keep track of these smolder. Nice damage coming out of the Seraphine.
I've actually got some good patience there that they didn't just try and execute that kill.
Right? I would have gone for the execute. Alright, top lane, back and forth. Kappa does have a level lead on this, Lolly Bear, I'm not saying that. Oh. Flash and barrier blown in the bot lane skirmish. Smolder does get the kill onto the Jhin on bot side. It looks like mid lane is just kind of trading poke a little bit. It's gonna be a battle of the farm in mid lane.
It's
Alright,
definitely going to
Nocturne
be
is
interesting.
looking top side here. Mundo is at about half health. I don't think he can really do much. He just needs to go pick up the Scuttle Crab. Both junglers are going to trade 1-for-1.
Yeah, they are seeming to clear a little bit slow here. It is first backs. They should be able to get everything cleaned up. Nocturne's going to finish up his blue. They should just go ahead and reset here and start their clear again and look for the first drag.
If I'm Nocturne though, I kind of want to focus on grubs. I know like not a whole lot of people are prioritizing it. They're more focusing drag. But Chaz in a little bit of trouble taking some hefty poke from the Seraphine. Well, Jarvan's looking for something down bot lane, but really can't capitalize off of that.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. I don't think you want to be there, buddy.
Yeah, this is a little bit of an overstay here by the J4. I don't think the gank was there. I would have definitely called that off a while ago.
Yeah, especially with Dragon coming up in about 10 seconds. It kind of gives Nocturne the opening here, as he's focusing his clear, and now J4 is forced to back. Which can just, like, kind of open up the pathway for J4 to go into grubs. I don't think that fighting for the first Drake is really that big of a deal, but
It's just J4 is just so off tempo right now. I don't think he even fights for the grubs. Nocturne should be well ahead.
he should be. And Nocturne is just, I think he just speed clears until 6. Alright. We have a wet noodle fight in the top lane here. Jarvan's looking at this volley berry, but he does choose the ult out of here. Chaz Michael is at the top side of the map, which kind of gives away their positioning for grubs. Ooh, this is Seraphine. Doing good at chunking Lurka down to no health. Let's see. So Jimmy does start the grubs, and it looks like, yeah, I'm not saying that name. Jarvan's looking towards Dragon here.
Oh, Viella?
Hmm.
We'll go with Viella. I don't know.
Or we
Vi
just
and
go
then
with,
Yella.
you know, Jarvan. That's cool too. Mid is dead even in CS wise. Jarvan is about like 15 CS down from this Nocturne.
Nocturne should hit 6 here off of this camp, I believe. That he's about to hit. He's just taking everything from J4. It's getting ugly fast.
Yeah, this J4 is not gonna have a lot of fun this game. It does look like they're looking for a mid lane gank here.
Oh
Jarvan
my.
is not 6 yet. And is it Viella?
There you go.
The kill onto Spartan.
So Nocturne opted not to do the red buff during all of that. And Spartan just holds on to his flash.
Right?
He will, yeah, but I think if he gets the red buff there, he can definitely make something happen. He kind of walked around for a good 20 seconds, 30 seconds before that play even started.
He has a really good lead on J4 right now, though. And here comes the Nocturne ulti onto this Mundo topside.
Walk in front of him.
No,
He was able to get in front to try and get the fear backwards. It would have helped. I just don't think he used the ult there, though. You're never really going to kill the Mundo.
No. I don't think that Mundo should be the target of a Nocturne ult. Ooh, nice fancy feat from Hex here on the Smolder. I would have caught all of those skill shots to the dome piece.
Oh, here we go. And Spartan saving that flash on the first kill gets him out here.
Very unlucky for the side of OVS there. That would have been a nice shutdown. Nice pulled in your bucket.
Oh, goodbye, Chaz Michaels.
And Smolder has claimed the feat of war. Oh, Kappa's in a little bit of trouble here. Volibear is forced to use the ultimate.
Okay, Kappa's
not in trouble. He walks out with a quarter HP. Mundo goes where Mundo pleases.
Alright, Kappa, now run his pockets. Come on.
Alright, Spartan did use the ultimate here on Nyx, and it does pick up the kill here. And goodbye, Kappa.
Gotta hit those cleavers.
Yep, you do have to hit those cleavers. Right, Lurka and Hex just back and forth, but Lurka's playing with a lot less health than Hex is. Ooh, okay. Electric, yeah, dodge those, buddy. Alright, it is 2-3. The gold is about 300 difference, so there's really no big gap here in gold.
No, a lot of that's coming from the top and jungle side. There's at least about a 20 CS difference there between them. And it's just getting worse and worse.
Yeah, this This Jarvan is not having a good time. He lost a ton of his camps to the Nocturne. Everywhere else is fairly even CS wise. Only 9 difference in top lane. Alright, back to take a reset here. The next objective is Dragon in about 1:15.
Grubs are up, which looks like that Smolder and Seraphine aren't making their way over that way. We might get our first big fight of the game.
Ooh. The Jarvan collapses onto Spartan here. Out comes the Nocturne ultimate. Are they able to pick up anything? They are not, but Viola is going to shut it down. Jimmy McElroy. Double kill for Kappa here. Good.
Well, Kappa getting on the build. It's going to be a big fight. Gonna get these secured grubs. Make sure we ward up Dragon.
Mundo is so good here for this team. This does put very ambitious Seraphine ult. I don't really know if that was necessary, but Smolder does call Mom out, and Lurka walks away with no help.
Chaz Michaels, come on, you are so far behind, bro. Level 4 to level 6, even though Seraphine does kind of walk into their death there.
Yeah, Electric kind of overstayed their welcome. Hex is in a bit of trouble here. Spartan is looking to take them out here. Are they able to use the fancy feet? No, the kill goes to the Lux. Chaz Michael, that was not your kill. Your mid laner is flaming you right now.
It's fine. Lux is still a carry too.
True.
Oh
my goodness.
Gets the smite down.
Okay. He did smite the blue buff before Volley could take it. That's the only thing that makes this okay.
Jarvan's trying his damnedest to get back into the game.
He really is. But this does mean that the second Drake of the game is going to go over to DP Knights. That is a Hex Tech Drake, and since I don't have the cheats, I can't see, but Jimmy decided that this game was not for him and disconnected.
Well, yeah.
Unlucky.
It's right now just screaming the team diff that's going on.
It's calling Jungle Gap somewhere.
Oh, man. This is definitely an interesting game so far. Looks like the... Yeah, there we go.
Little bit of a spectator bugs. Small indie company, guys.
Yeah. It looked like Nocturne had disconnected and then reconnected here.
I didn't see the pause compare. Alright, no objective for a little bit. Rift Herald, I believe, spawns in... I don't know what the time is. I think it's 5 minutes? Spawns at 20?
I believe it spawns at 20, yeah.
Right,
should be up here shortly.
And I'm gonna call them Ace. I don't know what their name is, but we're gonna call them Ace. Alright. Can I have the Smolder stacks?
A summoner has disconnected.
Oh, this is another pause. Here we go.
Hey guys, iBuyPower has great computers.
No. False.
Reading chat, thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Alright, well here's the real pause that comes through.
A summoner has reconnected.
Alright, Jimmy has decided to come back to the game, guys. I don't want anyone to worry. Whenever there's a patch, you can always know that there's going to be some type of spec fun. Always. And for those of you watching at home, you are going to have a very brief pause in about 8 seconds. It's just spectator catching up to the in-game nonsense. coming, I promise. Alright. So the state right now is 4-6. And there it is. I didn't make a liar out of myself today. It is about 1,000 gold lead in the favor of Oversoul's Oasis. Alright, we have returned to our normal broadcast. Thank you for your patience during this hard and difficult time. Can we actually have the smolder stacks now?
Chaz, no.
Chaz, Michael.
Your E. Just throw your E, it gives you vision.
No, it doesn't. Cause I couldn't get into the game because my computer hates me.
Maybe we'll get the smolder stacks.
Yeah. Hit. They're on red side. Hit R. There you go. 111 smolder stacks at 15 minutes. Honestly, not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
I know,
Slightly slow, but it's pretty
I still
good.
had 60 stacks at 45 minutes, so. Alright. Ace, I'm gonna ask you to kindly stop beating up Kappa. He feels bad as it is. His jungler picked Jarvan. Actually, his Jarvan's not doing bad. 3-0.
No, Jarvan's doing perfectly fine. I think Jarvan's really good.
Oh no.
That was a really good pick.
Spartan does use the ultimate on Seraphine, and Seraphine loses like 10 health. Alright, the next objective is the Rift Herald. It should be. Does it really spawn at 20 minutes? Okay,
Yes, it is
16.
16.
Okay, I was like, I know it's coming up soon, and I don't think it's 20 minutes. Okay.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure Atacon's 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Look at me, I'm a
Atacon's 20
jungler and
minutes,
I don't
Baron's
even know my
25.
things anymore.
Alright, the ultimate is pulled out from Nyx on to Lurka, and he goes to the Grave Stream. Ooh,
Oh, J4 still
ultimate,
goes? What are you
followed up
doing,
by
homie?
Molder? Not enough damage.
Oh, Kappa wants to go in. Chaz, run!
Chaz, Michael!
No!
No! Alright, go Kappa. Kappa's on. Alright,
Oh,
is
plants another
Jimmy
cleaver.
gonna make it
This
out of
is
this?
a dead Nocturne here.
Alright, Hexa does shut down this Nocturne. That makes a 3-in-1 Smolder. Honestly, I'd say they're proving me wrong. I am not a big Smolder fan, but this Smolder is doing very well. Oversoul in general is actually having a great showing this series.
Hey, even my boy Kappa comes out of the jungle, goes to top lane, and is being very useful.
Alright, Oversoul does start the Rift Herald. They are going to be met by Spartan and Ace here, who is coming to ruin the day. The Lux ultimate is used, but nothing comes of it. Oh, there's the Volley Bear ultimate.
Oh, somebody pick up.
Goodbye.
Somebody pick it up. Somebody pick it up.
Oh
No.
no, they didn't pick it up.
No!
Pick it up!
The Rift Herald.
Honestly, they picked it up so that they couldn't get it. I mean, if no one picks it up, it's really unlucky, but at least it doesn't fall too.
Mundo is definitely going where he pleases.
Mundo is, and they are finding it very hard to kill him, and this only gets harder from here on out. He did opt to go Warmog's first item instead of that Heartsteel, which I know that's a thing. It does work. You go more. Yeah, I'm a little confused as to the rotations on this team, because normally after, you know, the 11-minute mark, bot lane is no longer the home for the AD carry. We normally go mid, but Lurk has decided to stay outside. Oh. Alright, they now switched lanes, guys, we're okay. The fate of IBS
They weirdly switched lanes. Lux is still bottom.
True. Lux is playing her own game. You leave her alone. All right. The
Just
80
want
40 carries are actually farming very well.
I just want my world champion to continue being my world champion.
I mean, Christmas doesn't always come.
That's unfortunate.
All right, Kappa. He does have a level lead on you, my friend. Oh,
He does have
Bramble.
Bramble, which is good into this matchup.
Where's his heart steal?
I don't know, he's dodging every... Was it Crash Down, I think it is? Thunder Crash, something like that?
I have no idea. Alright, we do have the third Drake of the game up, and it is a Cloud Drake.
Sky Splitter, that's what it is.
Sky Splitter one? Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Alright, can we get a recheck on these smolder stacks? When my lovely producer has a minute. Not here, good. Alright, we're at 158 stacks. Let's go, chat. Alright, and the third dragon is picked up by DP Ninth. It is their second drag of the game. We see Atacon did spawn topside.
Yeah, the objectives have gone pretty even so far throughout the whole game. They seem to just be given their respect to each side of the map that people are strong on. It's a very well-patient game so far.
Right. As far as turrets, top lane turret's been taken, bot lane on the blue side has been taken, but red does have all their tier 1s. So Oversoul's hanging on to those turrets. J4 did catch up in the jungle camps.
He did. He caught up and then decided to keep going.
Yeah.
This is the false life Atacon too.
I was just gonna ask you if you knew what Atacon this was. At least I'm calling it by the right name this time.
That's true. That's very true. We expect them to look in about 1:45, maybe 2 minutes, to start looking to set up for Atacon.
Spartan used that ultimate. And here's Kappa, but Spartan decides to TP out. I wish you could still cancel that TP, can you?
You can still cancel them, yeah, as long as you're doing it before they leave. Mundo just unfortunately has no abilities to do that, thankfully. Otherwise, it'd be wild if Mundo had some kind of CC.
I think Mundo should have all the CC.
Yeah, well. Everyone's allowed to have opinions.
Okay.
Alright, so we do see 77 stacks on the Victor augment as well. He's getting so close to getting all of his upgrades.
Once he gets that the ultimate upgrade, it's gonna be scary. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these games become ARAMs. They just want to ARAM it up. We've got, on the side of Oversoul though, we do have Kappa in the bot lane. We've got Nyx in top lane. So they're doing a 1-3-1.
I think it's just starting to be a little bit of panic maybe for DPK. It's getting a little bit bleak. Their Syndra is massive still, but it's starting to get out scaly on the other side now.
It's only 1,000 gold difference, which honestly isn't much.
It's not much in gold wise. It's mostly just the composition of what they have. They were just eventually going to outscale. Theoretically, the only one that doesn't really scale on Oversouls is Jarvan, and he can still be just as useful, especially with the recent buff that he got.
I'm surprised that no one's playing Darius jungle. The nerf didn't really affect him all that much, so I feel like this Jarvan's ulting very sporadically.
Yeah, I mean, he is getting flashes for it, which is fine, because Jarvan ulti's like 70 seconds. It's stupid short.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just like use it on cooldown, get the flashes, and then come back.
Is it like Lux short or like?
No. Lux is like
okay.
30 seconds, 20-30 seconds, and then
23 seconds, like fully.
Yeah, and then it gets reduced when you get a kill. So it's not nowhere as nutty as Lux, but it's still stupid low at high ranks.
You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen a curtain. Actually, I saw one. I lied. I just normally expect to see like lots of curtain calls when there's a Nocturne Jhin on the team. Speaking of Nocturne, Nocturne ult is up. It does look like Kappa's in a little bit of trouble down here, taking some damage from both Ace and Chaz Michael.
Chaz landed the stun off the volley Q.
Oh, that's Syndra ult.
Yeah, Syndra is still massively big.
Yeah, that's a 6 and 2 Syndra. No Darkseal, it's a little upsetting. Darkseal wins games, my friend.
They can also lose games too.
You over here. Don't be a hater on Darkseal. Just cause you into my Magi stack.
I don't int anything. We just limit tests.
Yeah, that's it. Limit test. Alright, DP Knights does start up the third Drake, which does put them at soul point. This would be the time for Oversoul Oasis to start that Atacon. And it does look like the pings are heading that way as DP Knights takes their reset. Alright, and it looks like the teleport is coming out from Syndra. They're looking to contest this. They're gonna walk. Oversoul walks off as
sending
the
everyone.
Call does come out.
Kappa is still on tier 2 bottom, still trying to get that in trade. He does have teleport up, so he can get up to this fight.
Alright, the Nocturne ultimate does come out on... Oh my goodness, this is a rough fight.
Kappa...
Spartan does get shut down, but J4 and...
Oh, Smolder's online. Smolder is smoldering.
Smolder's smoldering.
Oh, he's online.
A 3-for-2 trade in the favor of... I'm gonna say it went in the favor of
this went in the favor of Oversouls. You're getting bot tier 2, but
yeah,
I still think Kappa needed a teleport there.
Mundo is breaking the base of DP Knights right now, which honestly I'm gonna say I don't fully agree with right now. I don't think that you want to break that base open, but he did just take the Nexus or the end turret and then left, so that's fine. There's no super minions pushing.
I think it's alright this late in the game. 30 minutes into the game, roughly. And you got Baron threatening, put it in the super minion spot.
You just don't want to give them additional gold, and right now the Syndra would do really well with a lot of gold, so...
Yeah, I think the Syndra would, but I still think just as a whole... yeah, this is the standard build. I don't know, this is the standard build for Jhin right now.
Wait, really?
Yup.
What happened to, like, the
I don't know.
IE?
I don't know. This is the highest build.
Alright, Curtain Call does win the kill onto the electric there. Okay,
We take what we can.
Ziggy, I'm not gonna call you a liar, but you lied to me.
Eh,
The Jin build is Collector IE.
yeah, and there's this one going too, which is coming a new thing. It's
It
out
was
there.
an old thing for a while. Why is it back again?
I don't.
Alright. Alright, the J4 Ultimate comes out, so does the Lux.
Oh,
Are they gonna be able to shut down this bear?
Chaz, Michael, can you come back?
Yeah, Chaz, Michael, your team needs you.
Eh,
Right. Ooh, DP Knights decided, hey, you guys are fighting down bot side, we're
Oh,
gonna
this is
DPS
bad.
down here.
Yeah, this is bad.
They're not...
DPKs shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with starting that up, but...
Okay, Jin gets out, flashing. Atacon is still primed here.
They just don't have the health on the side of DP Knights to stay and take it. But I feel like Oversoul needs to stand closer to it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems good from both sides. I think they needed to be there quicker than when they were.
Alright, Chaz, Michael. You have summoned.
Okay, and they get him out.
Okay. Alright,
But
so
Baron is on the table.
Oversoul just turns and takes us now. They have the false life. They don't, like, they can fight for it. It doesn't do anything, like, negative for them. Alright, Volibear is pushing bot side, is heading towards the inhibitor. Walk away. Alright, we take a reset and we go to drag here because we do not want to give DP Knights a soul point if we are Oversouls.
Boy, Victor or Syndra is just like feeling it this game. Like,
Oh yeah.
just trying to absolutely carry their team, trying to do everything they can. And for
wanna
some
say
reason,
I casted DP Knights before, and if I'm not mistaking them with a different team, they do prioritize the Syndra.
oh,
Which I
but the
do wanna
Syndra
see
steps
all
up
of these
here.
champions banned next game.
Oh,
Alright,
mom.
Mom's coming online and does get that execute onto Smart, and nice
Seraphine ulti. Goodbye, Chaz Michaels, my king.
Alright, they are just barreling down into the base of DP Knights here. I don't know if they can really slow this push. They take inhib turret and the inhib. Okay. I don't think they can end here, but I think that they can get some significant damage done to the base.
Well, I think they
do
can
have a
definitely get
Mundo.
towers.
They can get towers, I just don't think they can end the game. Ace is protecting this base with his life.
Oh, they're on the
Oh,
Jin. Jin's
Lurka,
down.
No!
Can we peel?
There's Demacias! Guys!
Alright,
Michael.
J4's false life is down. Both Nexuses are down. They're still fighting here. They could end it here if they play this right.
I don't think they can. Their
Syndra
health bar-
flashes in.
Just get the withdrawals out, guys. It's fine.
Kaba!
Oh! Chads, Michael, you lived! Alright, 15 seconds of I'm gonna withdraw.
Yep. They're gonna run straight to Dragon off of this.
Yep, they should anyways. Victor's
Like,
gonna use the teleport.
honestly,
And I'm
just
still
run
yelling
it
at
back.
Kappa. I'm still
Just-
yelling at Kappa.
I don't even think they need to do Dragon here. Like, Dragon's safe in doing it, but they could just run it right back.
I think that they do need to do this. They just don't want to give, like, the option. If they were to get caught out by DP at this point, that puts Soul in the hands of DP, which could potentially change, like, the state of this game. But right now, I think that they just kind of barrel down together and end the game. I don't think that DP has a way to answer the DPS that comes from this team.
No, it's... the writing's on the wall. At this point, it's just a
On the
formality.
window and not the wall.
Well, it's still a formality at this point.
It's an old thing coming back if people don't know how to farm on Jin. True! I do see a lot of like lower elo do build the static Shaman gym. Like I know it's a great.
J4
Oh,
goes in.
mom comes out and shuts it down. Lurka, goodbye, friend. Ace,
Oh my god,
stop
that
abusing the
healing.
J4. No,
That
J4, what are you doing?
healing was insane that J4 got. Oh my lord. He just
All
healed
right,
for
that
like
is
400.
it's game number 1 over to Oversoul's Oasis. This is a best of 3, so we still do have another game coming. At least, so don't go anywhere, and Ziggy and I will be back very shortly. All right, welcome back for draft of game number 2. I am Loki. I may or may not have conned Ziggy into doing this broadcast with me tonight. And let's see, we are starting the pick a band phase. We have the Amumu set band on the side of OVS. DP Knights is banning Aurelian Soul and Gwen, which is pretty standard. It looks like these are the same bands that we had last time. The last band on the side of OVS is going to be Caitlyn. I wonder if my buddy 50 is going to make his big debut. Maybe not. Okay, and the last band for the side of DP Knights is going to be Seraphine. They clearly did not have a good time game number 1. So OVS locks in Syndra B1, which takes it away from DP Knights, who took a game 1. So they answer it with a Mel, followed up by a Lucian. A Lucian pick. Alright. I'm expecting OVS to pick up ADC here. And I'm pretty sure Mel's mid. I don't think her... Okay, I lied. They picked up Lilia.
Yeah, they should pick up ADC here though. It's just ADC jungle, pretty standard with these picks.
They're gonna lock in Ashe. Since they showed the Ashe, I'd probably ban the Braum if I was DP Knights. Or Lulu. True. Unless they want the Lucian Braum, but I think that's kind of weird.
It's
I
not
want like
too
Lucian
bad.
Senna or Lucian like Melio.
Lucian
No.
Brahm's still really good. I think Lucian's perfectly fine with Braum.
Alright, they are gonna pick up the Nami on the side of DP Knights. That's kind of like the standard like ADC bot lane that I've seen a lot is the Lucian Nami, even though it doesn't have like the same effect it used to. DP Knights is gonna ban away Kappa's Mundo. Mundo no longer gets to go where Mundo pleases.
I don't even know if Mundo would be that good in with their comp.
I mean, we only saw half of it so far.
Mm,
I still think it's a safe top laner to take off the board. We are gonna ban Vi on the side of OVS. Alright, what is DP going to ban for their last? They're gonna ban the Poppy.
yeah.
Braum would be a really good pickup. They're gonna ban Pantheon on the side of OVS.
Yeah. I mean, Braum was going to be good for either one of them. Braum's good one with Lucian because of passing the procking the passive, plus it's just easier and it's also a takeaway from the Ashe. She's also pretty good at procking it too.
Yeah. I am surprised that DP didn't ban it, but that's fine. There are a lot of other things that you could easily pair with Ashe. I feel like she's just good utility and she can be paired with lots of things. But they did lock in Sejuani on the side of DP. Let's see. Sejuani into Lilia. That's your area. That is not mine, Ziggs. I don't know what the matchup is between Sejuani and Lilia.
Um,
And there is the
there's the
Braum.
Braum. I mean, the Lilia Sedge matchup is just like econ jungler versus power farmer, so it is what it is. Sedge definitely doesn't win the whole thing from start to finish, so he's just gonna have to
Oh,
survive and be the econ.
we decided not to take the Braum and we went with the Thresh, which I don't think is bad. Yeah, I was kind of excited to see the Braum Ashe, but I guess I'll just live in disappointment for another few minutes. Alright, Shen is going to be hovered on the side of OVS, and we decide to lock in Scion. Kappa, if you're listening, please go lethality Scion. I will love you for the rest of my life.
All right,
Like,
so we're
no
gonna
one
count
will
how many
do it.
times he bouses it.
Nobody will do it. You all let me down. And by you all, I mean, like, I don't know any of you, so that's fine. But they're looking at a Yone pickup here. We banned him. Why would you ban, man? Alright, so Yone into Cyan. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, what are your thoughts on draft, Sigs?
I don't know. I mean, both teams are kind of weird again. They don't have like a real clear plan. You got one that's kind of like a pick comp between OVS, and then the other one's like half pick and then half lane bully. Yeah, I think definitely if you were to swap the junglers around, it definitely look better for both teams. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah. But it does give DP the like tank front line that they need. Good engage.
We'll have to see how it plays out in game.
Yeah, but speaking of playing out, we are going to take a quick break to get ready for game number 2, get through the spectator delay, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Ready for this 2-0.
All right, welcome back to game number 2 of Oversoul Oasis versus GP Knights. We have a lethality Scion on the top because I know that Kappa is not ignored me. This looks like your standard 5-point. I don't think we're gonna see like too many like crazy invades. No cheesy level ones.
I mean, I
30 seconds until minions
think Oversoul's invade's not actually that terrible.
It's not actually.
No, Ash Thresh is really good. Lilia just kind of slows and keeps growing faster and faster. I think it's not bad, but they decided to just 5-point it. Play safe. They've already got the 1-0 series lead. Just see what they can do. They'll try and flip anything.
Minions have spawned.
Okay.
So the ward from Chaz does give them vision on Oversoul's bot lane. They do know that they're there, so they're not going to walk up and get hooked here. Guess they shouldn't.
Yeah, I was like keyword shouldn't. And it looks like Lilia starts top side, Sejuani starts bot. Alright, little trading back and forth between Nyx and Spartan.
Both junglers just, again, I think, in my opinion, just pathing to the wrong lanes. I just think that it's better to gank the Yone than it is to gank a Nami Lucian. And then vice versa for the Sedge, ganking, it's just, you gotta help the Yone, otherwise Siam just wins.
The Chaz Michael forced to blow the flash heal. As Electric did burn Ignite in that little squabble, Hex getting chunked to about half health. I want to say that like Hex wins that. No?
Yeah, I think Lucian not. I just don't think Lucian Nami's that good right now. I think it's fallen off quite a bit.
I think it used to be a lot better at one point, but
Yeah, it's a little bit more sustained damage for them now than it is actual straight burst until later on. Because you're not going the electrocute Nami anymore. But
yeah,
Ash just is so good early on right now.
This Chaz Michael. Oh, Lurka. First blood goes over.
And Hex is just
to
gonna pick up the double
Hex.
kill here.
Double kill for Hex. Let's go, chat.
So we're finishing up clears here for both junglers. Lilia is slightly ahead, as they should be. It's gonna be interesting to see if they decide to stand around this time, or if they're gonna actually reset on time.
I'm just gonna stand around for a while. Looks like they are handshaking the scuttle crabs. Lilia picks up bot scuttle. Sejuani picks up top.
And the Sedge did get a good... They did get a good ward. So they are gonna see when...
About the ward, but...
Yeah, just as it disappeared, they're gonna have timers on Gromp for when it comes up.
Alright,
This is
Kappa
what the,
this is blow the flash here. And
exactly what they should be doing.
To get shut down by Ace. I hope that's what this guy's name is, because I'm going to be calling him Ace all game.
The synergy between Sedge and Yone is just too strong. It just needs to be. That's why I think they need to... Yeah. It's just insta-stun pretty much. But it does look like the Sedge is reversing their clear this time, so... We're getting the clear that I think they should
Oh
have.
no, that Nami bubble. Liam's right on top of Hexen's electric. We do have the first drink of the game up, which is Chemtech. Michael gets caught out again. The bubble provides somewhat of a net, but unfortunately does fall to the electric there, which does claim the feast.
Yo.
Go!
Yo.
Flash for it!
This is
You have
electric.
flash! You have flash! You can do it! Your health bar is full.
A lost
So,
opportunity.
Lurka did use both cleanse and flash there. Alright, mid lane is about dead even on CS. Top lane about like 6 CS difference, nothing really to write home about. Sejuani is spotted topside at the Grubs is going to engage in on Kappa here. Kappa gets
CC.
that
Oh no.
health post forced to blow the ultimate here. Michael has joined them up topside, and unfortunately Kappa does fall for that. That does put the Yone at 2-0.
Yeah, it's just the synergy. Now they get free grubs off of that. Great rotation. Great gank.
Viola is on drag right now, so at least they're trading objective for objective. Lurka's in a little bit of a rough spot here. This electric does the knock-up thingy. And Hex is now on a killing spree. 3-0, 6 minutes into the game. This
It's a
is a
fantastic
little bit
response.
terrifying. What?
So there's a fantastic response by Oversouls. The Thresh gets around all the vision, goes right behind him, just cuts him out. Thing of beauty.
Right. Ace. Fighting Kappa again. Kappa not getting the better of these trades now with the Sejuani ult used, and Ace is on a killing spree. There's a 3-0 Yone top. So they have a 3-0 Ashe bot side on the side of Oversouls. DP has a 3-0 Yone top side. I don't know which is worse, but we're about to find out next time in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, this ain't even the nerfed Yone yet, so he's definitely going to be hella scary for the enemy team, and I think I might want to have him a little bit more than the Ashe right now.
I still think Ashe brings a lot to late game team fights, so. Alright, Nyx getting beat up by Spartan here in the mid lane. It does have a slight CS lead, but I just am watching these Mel abilities get thrown out, and they're insane. I still don't like that champion, but...
Oh, this is a kill.
Nyx is low. The ultimate comes out from Spartan and shuts down Nyx. The ultimate from Hex, the enchanted crystal arrow does land. Michael, half health. Lurka getting dangerously close.
Oh.
Ashe is on a rampage. Electric is
Jimmy
playing
can do this. Jimmy's got this.
The Nami bubble says otherwise. Unfortunately, the shutdown from
The shutdown goes to the
goes...
Sedge.
You know what? But Michael did get the shutdown on Electric, so it's fine.
Well,
Supports have needful too. I mean, we matter too. I'm not a support.
this is just your run-of-the-mill jungle diff over here going on.
I wouldn't say jungle diff. I think Lily is doing a fine job. I don't think the jungle gap at all. Alright, Lurka forced to blow the ultimate here. Is going to get the Lilia ultimate showdown, and Lilia shuts down Lurka. Bye, Lurka. Great screen. That's an 0-4 Lucian. Not really feeling too great right now if I am Lurka.
Yeah, he's having a rough go of it.
I mean, I would expect to win that early, but I know Ashe has like the damage output that she needs, so. Alright, Ace and Kappa back at it again up top side. The Hawk shot is going to spot the Nami being way
he
up.
missed the fillet.
Spartan. with the root under turret. The
Oh,
ultimate
no.
from Nami was brought out by Chaz Michael, but we
What a
did end up
blunder.
killing Nyx in that squabble mid lane now.
If Selectric hits that play there, that's a dead Spartan.
Yeah. Oh, Kappa forced
Oh
the,
my
the
God.
ultimate up top side. Unfortunately, it's just too little too late. It's going to fall to this Yahone.
This is quite the showing for DPK's
Oh,
top
the
side.
electric here is going to do really not nice things to Lurka right now. Goodbye, Lurka. Gray screen.
Lurka is
Lurka's tilted right now. Everybody,
Lurka's sitting here
nice
asking it's a chrono break. He's like, guys, there's a bug.
it's a
Guys,
bug. It's
guys,
a
my
bug.
screen is permanently gray. It's a bug. We need to get a chrono break.
All right, Jimmy McElroy is on these grubs. That is going to give DP Knights 6 Void grubs. Not really something that I think OVS wants to deal with. Alright, it's looking like first turret is going to fall here, potentially? Because Lurka's come back for round 2. Or 3, or 6. I don't know what round we're at right now, but...
Oh,
Lurka
we're calling a
blows.
TK at this point.
They blow the ultimate in hopes of saving any amount of turrets that they can left. Because that is hanging on by a thread, but so is his health bar, so they kind of need to be careful and play their cards right. Kappa
Ashel.
is met once again. Oh.
Ashel into the thresh hook, and then done.
Kappa's met by a Sejuani Yon top side, and unfortunately, it still goes the exact same way that it did the last 5 times.
It's literally just gonna come down to which side of the map can carry harder, the bot side or the top side.
OVS did pick up the first turret down bot side. That doesn't give them feet yet. I think that they still need the 3 objectives.
Yeah.
I would rather have a Fed Yone than a Fed
This
Ash,
should be... No? Not that one? Okay, so it's one more after that.
Yep, they need 1 more for each of them, because they got 2 grubs and 2 drakes. So whoever gets the next objective does not get the feats of strength. I lied. Wait, do they get feats of strength? Yeah.
They should.
They should. No, I lied. They already have it. OBS already has it. Alright, the Yone? Maybe in some trouble this time? Is it Kappa's time to shine? Did he scale? He didn't build lethality.
No.
Kappa!
No, Kappa's just getting to know Jimmy very well this game. He's
they're gonna be best friends in no time.
they've gone out to dinner already.
Right?
They're just preparing everything else.
Alright, Electric makes his way to the top side to provide some aid for this 0-5 Scion who is having the absolute time of his life. Yone's coming back to lane with those Yuntal, which I'm still not completely understanding why we build that item on Yone, but you know, I'm here for it. Attack.
It's just becoming the new thing for
I've
you.
never played Yone in my entire life. Can I honestly say? I'm an ADC, I should know how Yuntal works, but... my ADC doesn't build it a whole lot, so... Alright, Electric is gonna face check this route from Spartan, but Ash, I think you're underestimating Ash a little bit. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow does meet Spartan's demise here mid lane. Alright, Lurka and Nyx are gonna go at it, but who is gonna get the best outcome? That would be Nyx. Sorry, Lurka.
Oh, the E dodge.
Kappa and Ace back at
Tries
it again. The
buffering
Lillian
it.
ultimate does come out here. And they are going... Scion secures the kill onto Yone. Honestly, that's a great shutdown for Kappa right now.
Boy, that was That was a
Oh,
display
Hex.
of things.
No, Hex. Sejuani does have ultimate available. Doesn't choose to use it. It's fine. It lets Hex live for another 5 minutes. Electric on the move. Holy speed.
Gets the
I didn't
flash from
realize
Chaz.
the Solstice Slay and Trailblazer makes him go fast. I was like, damn, that Thresh is moving. They're schmoving. Hey, Freedom Potatoes! I know you. Alright. Ash has the Yuntals and Lucian has no items. Okay. Alright. He does have the SN0 now. We're scaling, boys.
We're scaling. He's
We're
got 3 more deaths to go, and he's gonna hit the famous Yasuo 10 power spike as Lucian.
Okay, you
He's
can't
just
say
gonna.
that. That's not nice. The
He's just.
Hawkshot does come out and it does spot the Yeon doing Yeon things up top side. Electric has something to say about Yeon repeatedly doing Yeon things. I think you're a little bit out of sort here, buddy. The Fresh Ultimate comes out
Okay.
into 3. The Sejuani
The
Ultimate
Smithy
goes
ult.
wide.
Chaz
Navi hitting
Michael
those sexy
lives.
bubbles, it's fine. Sexy bubbles. Okay,
Oh no.
we have Rift Herald up. And OBS is all over this. They're like, I want to make sure we get these objectives, secure the turrets, do what it is that they need to do. Nyx is here, but Sejuani is collapsing.
With no ulti.
Yeah,
He's
they
collapsing
do
in
have
the
no
back.
ulti, so that's kind of the only thing. Lurka
Oh,
in
no.
trouble again, and Hex is on a rampage. But Lilia steals the Rift Herald. That is unlucky. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. I thought it was Sejuani. I lied.
No,
It
it
was
was secured it.
Alright, but
Oh
we picked it
no.
up this time, guys. We picked
This
it up.
game is just starting to snowball out of control for
OBS
DPK.
is starting to snowball. We are gonna get mid turret here.
Oh, what are we doing?
It's fine. Honestly, we reset. Infernal Drake is up. It is gonna be okay. It is 15 to 10. It's about a 3k gold lead. I don't do math. I think it's 3, maybe it's 2. Ziggy, what's the math?
It's 2.
Thank you. Swifty! Let's go!
Oh boy.
Alright, Ace has come back for round number 11. But this time Scion is not as weak as he was. He does have the heart steal with 44 heart steal stacked. Now bottom side Chaz, Michael in a little bit of trouble.
This Lilia is come online.
Lilia
This
has
Lilia
joined
is
the
scary.
lobby, ladies and gentlemen.
This Ashe is scary. Ooh, boy, this leads into a free dragon for Oversoul here.
This puts Oversoul at Soul Point, which is big for the side of OBS. They may have missed out on all of the grubbies, but it hasn't really done much since DP Knights really isn't in a position to be anywhere near anything. Kappa was added again with Ace in the top lane, but unfortunately that one spell that makes him dash forward ran out, and we're gonna go back a little bit.
Oh no.
Ooh, Sejuani ultimate and Nami ultimate used in the fight. So many ults used. Holy.
And somehow
but Lilia's unstoppable. Double kill for the side of OBS.
he's dead. Oh boy.
Kill. Ooh, the ultimate from Mel comes out and shuts down his electric. And unfortunately, that's not going to get another charge on that Rift Herald, but Yon, you are in no man's land. I don't think you really want to be in that territory, my friend. The West is too strong. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. This is, they have definitely come to play today.
Yeah, they ate their Wheaties and they showed up ready for some some action.
Yeah. Chaz, I don't know if you want to mess with that, buddy.
Chaz Michael? I think this is exactly what he wants.
Chaz, I don't think you want this, buddy.
Kappa and Ace are, doing something top lane. But
I don't know if you want
comes
this.
in. Why are you TPing there? That was such an intriguing.
Just let him back. Let the Lilia back. It's fine.
Let this 7-0 Lilia back. We have a 7-0 Lilia and 8-1 Ashe. Little scary.
DPK is definitely flirting with some of their plays here.
They have to do something. They're bleeding out in this game. They have to find a way back in. I just think that they need to be a little bit more careful as to where they're finding that way back in. Guys, why are we walking away from wards? Clear them. They are our friend. Gold is our friend.
Sometimes gold can be allergic to it, you know?
True. I find that out a lot. We got Heartsteals on the board for both Sejuani and Scion. We're plugging away. We do have Adicon. Ziggy, what kind of Adicon is this?
This is the boon. This is the good one. This is the one that I like the most.
Then the not fake.
This is the flower boss.
Flower power. Wait, why are we getting a... Why do we have a tier that's not completed on Mill? And we're building...
They just got the tier. What the hell?
Yeah. And we built Leandries instead of Blackfire or Ludens, which is kind of weird, but... They only have like one tank, really. Just saying. I mean, they have Thresh who's like a pseudo tank, but... He's like a fake tank, you know what I mean?
It's probably okay.
It's like my Yuumi, it's a fake tank.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Ziggy's a big fan of my Yuumi.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, true. Alright. We have 3 members of the side of DP standing around Adicon, and we're backing.
Yeah.
Guys.
I just think that Oversoul needs to start playing. I think we should definitely be looking at Adicon for Oversouls here. Try and get this game over with.
I mean, yeah, but also I would have liked to see these Knights take it to attempt to get them back into this game. I mean, we kind of just sit around looking at it, but... Alright. DP Knights is kind of congregating down the bot side of the map, which is where Adicon is. Honestly, I would take Adicon, take Drag, and not give OBS soul point. Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, Ace.
The fancy feet still didn't get it.
Oh no! Chaz Michael!
Oh, the Sedge with the arrow steel.
I really thought the enchanted crystal arrow was gonna land on Chaz Michael.
Oh no, the triple ulting lullaby. Oh. Oh, this is not looking good.
It's fine.
Nami is threatening life here.
Nami is saying a whole bunch of things that can't be said on the stream right now. I mean, like you wouldn't. Oh, Ace,
oh, this is good for the young. No, this is great.
But that was a souffle. No.
Oversouls.
Nope. Yeah, it was a double souffle. Shut down both
Yikes.
Lilia and Thresh, and we're gonna start up the dragon, which is delaying soul for OBS.
That was a huge blunder by Oversouls there.
Yeah. Alright, Yon's also starting up. Adicon, they're actually getting a lot here.
They are. They're getting a massive amount here. This Adicon is so good.
I mean, Nyx is here, but I don't think Nyx can really stop this.
Especially if you can get 4 fire dragons somehow. Oh boy.
Yeah, Infernal Drakes would be big. It does give 3% attack damage and ability power. Alright, pick up all your flowers, reset. Go do your thing. I'd like to see tower opened up on the side
Oh?
of OBS.
Oversoul's trying to force dragon here because they in the response to the Atacon? Or Baron, yeah. They are gonna
Honestly,
get this.
I don't hate this. They have no vision. Like, DP Knights has no idea that they're on this right now.
And this is a heist. DPK after getting Atacon and Dragon after making a really nice pick. Just all of a sudden got Baron taken from him.
Here's the thing is that, like, now DP, or now OVS has 3 minutes and 20 seconds to, like, push their lead on this map. I think that's what it is. I think it's 3 minutes. Alright, I don't think that chasing Yon is one of those plans, but I'm here for it. If they can get top and bot tier 2, it would be good. Now, if I'm DP Knights on the hand, I definitely want to. Oh,
Lullaby. Lilia's coming down the side. They don't even see the Lilia. Oh. This should give them plenty of space here with Baron.
Michael. Why does Temtech never show me what it does? I think it's just healing and shielding.
Well, I don't think this Yon wins this matchup anymore.
Yeah, no, Yon no longer gets to live, or no longer gets to play this video game. He is 8-2. No, lethality. 1 shot. Why is everyone such a hater of lethality Cyan? It would make Val's proud. Ooh,
good lockdown on the Thresh there.
5 Spartan, that wasn't very nice. Alright, Nyx True. Nyx taking some turret shots in exchange for something. Oh, it does take 3 turrets. Let's go. Alright, Kappa, you are in trouble once again, my friend. The
he's out.
Out does save him, though. No gray screen. Alright, who picked up the Mortal Reminder? That was Ash. There is... I guess they don't really need that on that side, though. Alright. Can we just talk about what is up with this Banshee's Veil? What does Banshee's Veil bring to the table that they need right now?
Ashel, Lilia, E.
Okay.
It's a few different things. Say random Lilia.
It's not like a very common item that I see built, so. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of would like to see more damage on Mel. Mel's doing very well, not to discredit that. I don't think so. I don't think Lilia ult is considered a projectile, so. It comes from a lot of places. Alright, Chaz, Michael. What do we have planned here? Alright, there is a TP coming in from Mel here. The next Drake is spawning in about 30 seconds. It is another Infernal, which can only help the side of DP Drakes. But I would like to see if Oversoul can contest for Soul. The bonking of Heartsteel. I can hear the Heartsteel noises. Kinda like that, I hear voices.
Yeah. I mean, you don't
I mean,
necessarily need this, but I also don't
you
think you need to
don't
give
need
it.
soul. Because giving up, like, getting soul just means that you're gonna let Elder happen, and Elder is more of a game changer.
Alright, now with the Miss Ashhold, I do think you do back off here. I don't think this doesn't
Oh
they'll
no.
Neon over the
Yon.
top.
Oh,
Lilia
but
damage is starting to come in now. Oh, and
alright.
there it
Hex
is.
is dominating. Double kill for the Ashe here.
Oh, and then Mel gets a
And
return kill
triple
randomly.
kill. And we're just gonna go in the game.
Yep, and the call is to go
Yon
end the
is
game.
up, so I think that that's a wrong move to just leave the dragon, but
But Lilia is going back to solo it.
yeah, I'd say like Ashe needed to stay for that dragon take. Just to take it like quicker. Alright, so the inhib has opened up here. We've got Baron spawning in about 45 seconds. We take top wave, we push in for the what is it, the inhib turret. And then we back off and we go take Baron. But honestly they're all respawning, so maybe we just back out early.
Yeah, I think you just take jungle and then reset and then go to look the Baron.
Alright, so technically OVS needs to end this game before the next 6 minutes. Because if Elder comes up and for some reason they lose Elder, they could potentially still lose this game. It is not completely over, it's not won yet. Even though they have a 7k gold lead.
Oh,
Oh,
Lurka.
Lurka. Oh, Lurka.
Lurka flashing the Lilia bowling ball.
We don't flash bowling balls, my friend. Alright, Lily, I'm gonna need you to make your way towards Baroon. Oh no, it's electric.
Nix, you might want to think about some health there, buddy.
They're trying to
Where?
get their Rabadon's death cap right now,
What?
and
Okay, we're
they're
resetting
about
finally.
200 goals short. I think they need 1100 for it.
Oh, Ash ulti down, hits the Nami.
Nami ult comes out. Lilia
just-
does have the ult available.
We're just exchanging ultimates here at this point.
Lilting Lullaby?
Yeah, that's slowly ulti.
Oh my god.
What?
I don't think you really want to
These-
fight a Scion.
These lane assignments are very interesting that I am starting to see.
Yeah. Alright, so they do, OVS does start up there, and they do know that they're on it. They do have vision in the pit. But it has gone way too quickly. Ashe is just melting this. A 12-1 Ashe. That is terrifying. Alright. Does DP Knights have a chance to come back into this?
I mean, there's always a chance. We don't see that things are guaranteed in life, you know. There's only a couple things that are death and taxes.
Oh,
Throwing
God,
League of
here we go.
Legends games is a very very possible thing.
Alright, Scion ulti
That was the
is
most
down.
wildest
What?
Scion ulti I'd ever seen in my life. That he just like
Alright.
noped right out of here.
Alright. Hex is legendary double kill.
And Oversoul
Alright,
says
triple kill,
we are
and that is a win
done
for
with this
OVS.
series.
This is a clean 2-0 from Oversoul. Very nicely done, guys.
There it
Award
is.
the series MVP. No. Alright, that is it for us here tonight at Merc. This was a 2-0. No. Do I have to? Okay. Yeah, so that is it for Ziggy and I here at Merc. It was a clean 2-0 on the side of Oversoul against DP Knights. So we will be back sometime this week to I think we're streaming more games tomorrow. Oh yeah. Uh don't forget to go check out our other channel. It's Merc Esports 2. I believe that they're still live. And they're streaming AG Harambe versus something. League of Legends. So yeah, you guys have a great night, and that will be it for us here.